welcome to Barre with Mary. We have a quick bar thighs class today. So you're gonna need two things, a Pilates ball and then some kind of stool or bench or cabinet or doorway or anything of the sort that you can put a hand on to help you balance. Go ahead and grab the ball in both hands. I'm gonna turn profile here. You're just gonna squeeze the ball at the center of your chest. Inhale, lift your heart up towards the ball. As you exhale, hug the ribs in and draw them down. Beautiful. From here, inhale, hinge the torso forward. Feel all that length and stretch through the hamstrings. Exhale, drive through the heels, stand up. It's inhale, hinge, you squeeze the ball. Exhale, drive through the heels, stand. Two more. Inhale, you're feeling all this warmth starting to build through the back side of the body. Yes. Last one. Now I want you to hinge it forward. Hold that hinge forward. Shift the weight back into the heels. And then really actively pull your hips back as you bend the knees into a squat. And then press the legs up towards straight. It's inhale, bend, hips reach back. Exhale, you press through the heels, rise up. Two more. It's inhale, bends. And exhale, press. Last one, I want you to hold that bend. And we just send the ball out in front of you and then rise all the way up and down. Go up and squat. Yes. Now as you stand, you're going to drive down through the heels. And as you squat, you're going to allow the ball to float up just to shoulder height, maybe a little bit higher if you're feeling ready for it. Four more, go up. Feel the inner thighs pressing open, two more up. Now I want you to hold this one down, ball comes back to the heart, you lift. Right heel, left heel, go. Right heel, left heel. So I'm staying really low on the hips. I'm just getting a little bit of warmth and articulation for the ankle joints and for the calves. Yes, you're here for 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to hold that left heel, step it back, quarter turn, face me. Find this external rotation. Take the ball in one hand and then slide the hands down to the inner thighs. Pressing the inner thighs open, rocking the hips side to side. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine. One more. Inhale, lift the heart. Inner thighs press open. Exhale, round the spine. Maybe back in that neutral spine. Lift the heart up. Ball comes back to the heart. Go. Little down, little up, little down, little up. Heels squeeze in. You feel your inner thighs pressing open. And then if you don't feel ready to have your shoulders stacked over your hips, it's okay. You can lean forward a little bit here. As your hips get more open, lift the chest a little bit more. Yes. 8 more, go 8. Driving down through the heels, hold it low in 4, 3, 2, hold it low, feel the heels squeeze in. Feel the inner thighs press open and then maybe press the ball overhead. Shoulders soft, big breath in, inhale. Exhale, hips sink. One more, inhale. As you exhale, drop the ball to the mat. Stretch the legs long as you rotate the toes to point forward, finding a nice wide leg forward fold. You can rock the chest or the head from side to side. You can shake the shoulders, you can shake the hips. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, bend the knees. Let the head be heavy as you gently roll up, letting your head and neck be the last thing to arrive. Turn to face your stool. Bring the ball high up in between your thighs. You're going to find your feet in parallel, so all 10 toes are pointing forward here. We're going to lift the heels really high, and then we're going to gently lower them back down. Yes, you take it up and down, go, lift and lower. So I don't generally do a ton of these isolated calf raises in my classes. Not that they're not important. It just always feels like it doesn't quite fit with what I have going on. Now, as you lift the heels up, I want you to really squeeze the ankle bones in. And I want you to feel the stability of the big toe mounds pressing down into your mat. You can hold the up in 3. Hold the up in 2. Now I want you to hold that big lift of the heels. Squeeze the ball and then send the knees forward without hinging forward through your torso. Yes, just squeeze the ball in and in. Go. In and in. So here, take a moment, check in with your alignment. Ears are over shoulders. Shoulders are over the ribs. Ribs are over the hips. And hips are over the heels. Your calf muscles should be really warm here after those heel lifts. So keep the heels lifted high, but do make sure you can wiggle your toes so you're not locking out into the ankle joint here. As you squeeze the ball, feel your pelvic floor draw up. Feel your ribs hugging in. Then see if you can keep that space across your collarbones. Squeeze 8 and 6. Squeeze for 4, 3. You're gonna hold the squeeze on the ball. The hips drop down for 2. You come up just halfway, you squeeze the ball. It's a lower 2. It's up halfway and squeeze. Yes, inhale down and exhale, lift. As you lower, knees are going forward rather than the butt going back. So it is perfectly safe to have your knees eclipse your toes here because your heels are lifted up. 2 more. Take it down for 2. And lift for 2. Now I want you to hold this one down. You squeeze the ball just a little deeper. You drop the hips a little down, little up. Yes, little down, little up. Chest is still lifted. Ribs are hugging in, and you're squeezing in on that ball. Things will change. You're there in 4 and 3 and 2. You're gonna hold it down. I want you to hinge your torso forward at a 45-degree angle. And then I want you to lift your heart, stacking your shoulders over your hips. Yes, it's inhale, hinge, and exhale, lift, just like your warm-up. Inhale, hinge, and exhale, lift. 2 more. Long spine. It's just changing the angle that you're facing, right? Shape of the spine isn't changing. You're gonna hold that hinge forward. That was not my most articulate moment. You're gonna squeeze the ball, go a little squeeze, little squeeze, little squeeze. So now my shoulders are stacked over my knees. My abdominals are still lifting to help support me and lengthen my low back. Shoulders are soft and heels are still high. Yes, you're here for 8 and 6. Hold the squeeze in 4, 3. You're gonna hold the squeeze on the ball, lower your heels. Lift them up, yes. It's to lower the heels and lift. Now check in with your hands. Make sure you're not white knuckling your stool. Take a nice soft grip here. Really just using it as a tool to help you balance. 2 more, take it lower. Take a lift. Last one, take it lower. Now lift it up, squeeze the ball, go a little drop, little drop, little drop. Now as you drop, I want you to squeeze on the ball, go squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Inner thighs are on fire. Heels are lifted high. And this is it for this parallel series. We're gonna step the left foot back. And we're gonna take a lunge series. We're there in 8 and a hold. You're here for 6. Your hold is in 4, 3, 2, hold it down, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to lower the right heel. Grab the ball in your left hand and step the left foot back. So the left knee is under the left hip. Now bring your ball underneath your left knee. Yes. So you're pressing your left knee into the ball. Torso is still hinging forward. So shoulders are still stacked over that front right knee. Pull the right hip bone back and just start to press, little down, little lift, little down, little lift. Yes. Back left hip is pulling forward here. Front right hip is drawing back. You're pressing down through the front right heel. And you want to be sure that you're not pressing a ton of weight into the ball. So the majority of my weight is still really in my front right foot. You're here for 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold that press down to squeeze the inner thighs, little in, little in, little in. So inner thighs are drawing in towards each other. You probably aren't really able to see me doing anything here. You're probably barely able to see yourself doing anything, really. I just want you to feel the energy of your inner thighs pull in and in and in. Yes, right hip pulls back. You stay really soft through the face, through the shoulders and neck. Yes, you're here for 8 and 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Stay low, reach back, grab the ball. Take a big inhale, bring the ball to the chest. As you exhale, step left foot forward, step right foot back. Ball comes underneath that right knee. Stay low, pulling the left hip bone back and take it little down, little up, little down, little up. Shoulders are stacked over the front left knee. You're feeling the left heel driving down into the mat. Left hip bone is pulling back, and that back right hip is drawing forward. Yeah, really lift the back right heel higher to help get the right knee lower. And then again, be sure you're not pressing too much weight down to the ball. 4 more, go 4 and 3 and 2. Stay low, inner thighs squeeze, little in, little in, little in. Yes, abdominals stay lifted here. Shoulders are soft. Face is soft. And you're breathing. I find this incredibly challenging right now. Yes, go 8. And 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Reach back, grab the ball. Bring the ball to the heart center. Inhale. Exhale, step right foot forward. Yeah. Quarter turn, face knee. Heels together. Toes a few inches apart. Take your ball. Bring it underneath your heels, really squeezing them together and pressing them down into the ball. Now shift your shoulders back so they're stacked directly over your hips. Beautiful. Lower, down for 2, and up just halfway. Again, it's lower, and squeeze the heels as you come up. Now you're more than welcome to take a hand to your stool, or if you'd rather try a little more balance, you can bring your hands to your hips for this series. As you lower, you want to maintain this diamond shape in your legs. So the knees are tracking over the second and third toe. Heels are squeezing together. So you really feel a lot of heat for the inner thighs and into the outer thighs and glute. 2 more. It's inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now we just step right there. Squeeze the heels and press the thighs back. Let's go. Little press, little press, little press. So your heels are pressing down into the ball. Your knees, your thighs, I should say, are pressing back like little butterfly wings. The more you can really squeeze your heels together, the more you're going to feel a little more heat build in the inner and outer thighs. You're here for 8, 6, 4. Hold that press back. Just drop the hips, little down, little up. Go, little down, little up. Yes, breathe. So we've done a lot of work here for the lower legs, or really for the legs. The lower body is where I was going. Because yes, this class is focused on thighs, and I'm guessing you're feeling most of your heat there. But we also got some glutes and some calves working as well. You're here for 4, 3, 2. I want you to take this one down. Maybe you send the fingertips up to the sky, or maybe you bring the hands to the heart. This is it. Lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up halfway. Squeeze the heels. Press it down on the ball. It's down. 2, 3. You're almost there. Take it up halfway. Squeeze the heels. 2 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, halfway lift. Here comes your hold. Take it down for 4, 3, 2. That's where you hold. Breathe. Fingertips reach up. Shoulders soft. And heels squeeze in. Breathe here. 8, 7. Could you get a little lower? Could you press your heels into the ball? You're here for 4. Get lower. 3. Yes, you're here for 2. Step off of the ball and take a well-deserved forward fold. Place the ball off to the side. And then take a moment, just let your upper body hang. Maybe it sways from side to side. Maybe you bend one knee and then the other. Big breath in, big breath out. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, soften the knees and slowly roll up, just like you did in your warm-up. Take a hand to your stool and catch your left foot with your left hand. Inner thighs squeeze in. Press the pubic bone forward as you kick the foot back into your hand. So you really feel active both through the core and through the quadricep here. So pubic bone draws up and thigh presses back. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, release the foot, cross the left ankle over the right, and then reach the left arm up and over, pulling away from your stool, really opening up to that whole left side body. Left shoulder is soft. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Slowly come up to stand and switch sides. Right foot, you catch it with your right hand. Now your left hand can come to your stool. I'm going to spin my back to you so that I can take this variation with you. Inner thighs squeeze in. Pubic bone draws up to the belly button, and then shoulders are nice and soft. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, release the right foot, cross it over the left ankle, and then right arm sweeps up and over as you pull away from your stool, opening up through the whole right side body, through the right hip. Big breath in, big breath out. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, unwind yourself, come back to center, and that is your class today. Amazing work. As always, I hope you feel great. I will be back again next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class, and be sure to get subscribed so you don't miss out on the challenge that starts January 1st. 7 days, full body bar, you've got this. I'll see you again soon.